Hey folks, I'm back again for some more punishment. What's going on today? What is going on? Do we have anyone? Oh, we've got some folks on Periscope. How's it going? I'm trying to figure out, so yesterday, if you missed it, I decided to go live on Twitch and a bunch of other places and just try to start figuring out some really basic programming things. I thought I would start by installing Statamic, and that's statamic.com. Let's show you my other screen here. Using new software today, a little bit better. Here we go. So this is Statamic. It's a CMS built on top of Laravel, and I got pretty stuck. Ran into this problem here. I'll reenact it for you. And part of me right now is actually buying some time because I'm trying to stream this live on Larastream at the same time, and Jordan is trying to help me out here. So I'm just trying to go to all the places, and I like Jordan a lot, and he runs larastream.com, and yeah, I just wanted to stream it there as well. So just give me a second here. All right, there we go. Perfect. Just starting the stream on there. I gotta hold on. Now I'm getting echo. There we go. Mute that. Beauty. So now we're live on Larastream. We are live on Periscope. We are live on Twitch. How's it going? We're also on YouTube as well. And yeah, I wanted to show you where I got stuck yesterday. So going through all the steps to install Statamic, and following, the docs. These were I'm just like an idiot trying to figure this stuff out, right? So I went to the install section, and I'm just trying to follow all of these steps here. And the advantage I have is that I'm friends with a bunch of these folks, like Adam Wathan and Taylor Otwell, and all these folks that I didn't realize it when I met them, but they're kind of the rock stars of the Laravel community, and they were watching and wanted to help out, and they're all messaging me at the same time. Adam Wathan had to give me a call on the phone to help me fix some things, and the advantage today is I can take Skype calls live on air. I'm using some software called Ecamm Live, and that allows me to take Skype calls and actually have you folks hear the Skype call. So that's going to be a big deal. So this is where I got stuck yesterday. I was just like trying to figure out what was in a file, and I typed view index.php or view file name, and I got stuck in here, and I had no idea where I was. I'm trying to like get around in here, and I'm like, what is going on here? What is this? I tried hitting escape. It didn't work. And anyone here know where I'm stuck? This was the joke. People said that if you haven't gotten stuck here, then you're not a real developer. This is like the first ring of fire you need to get through in order to call yourself a real developer. Yes, the wonders of VI or Vim. And so, any of you listening, and see, yeah, Simon, people were putting :Q, but I didn't know what they were talking about. I didn't know if that was like they were making a side a face, I didn't understand in the chat what people were doing. But yes, :Q gets you out of Vim. Now, do you folks know how to get out of Emacs? Because that's where I did a second smaller stream yesterday, and nobody knew how to get out of Emacs. You folks know how to get out of Emacs? Because I think I can remember. I had my buddy Marco show me this yesterday. Who knows how to get out of Emacs? What do you type? Control X, that's the first part. Anybody know? So yeah, it's Control C, then Control X, I think. Is that right? Control C, Control X. Control X, Control C? Control C. Oh, see, now I thought I knew it. Here we go. Control C, Control X. I thought that was it. Now I'm stuck in here again. This was working yesterday. How come it didn't work? Okay. Control C, Control X. Control X. Control X. Control C, Control X. How come this isn't working? Nope. Not working. Control X, then C. There we go. Okay, do I want to save the file? No. Oh, and then you actually have to answer no. And where am I now? Oh, what happened here? Control C, Control X. See, these are the things that happen. These are the maddening things that happen that are super frustrating for a beginner, but even more frustrating for experienced developers who are screaming into their monitors about what I should be doing. So I'm going to do what you shouldn't. I'm just going to terminate that terminal window. But it is, yeah, it's like Control X, Control C. That's how it works. Now, I also learned about Pico, which is another text editor. This one's a lot easier for a noob like me to kind of navigate around. And this one is just a simple Control X, and it works right away. So today what I wanted to do is I've got Statamic installed, and I wanted to see if I could go the next step and start. And by the way, Jack McCade, after yesterday's live stream, he went live on Twitch and rebuilt my whole site using Statamic. What's his Twitch.tv? But he is what is he? His name Jack. Oh, see, now I can't find it. Hold on, let's see if I can find his. But he did the whole thing. Here we go. So this is his video where he rebuilds my whole site. His Twitch name is just Jack McDade, and you can. I think his is still live, but if you want to watch him rebuild my whole site, super cool. What I think I'd like to do with this site is I'd like to use one of the themes they have. So if you go to Statamic and you go to the marketplace, they have these themes. So I'm going to browse all these. And this, is this it? No, not this one. This one, Simple. So there's a free theme I can download for Statamic. And what I'd like to do is restyle this in my brutalist style. So we're going to use all of the, the same kind of styling ideas, but take this existing theme, restyle it. And one of the reasons I'm interested in doing that is there's lots of cruft in this one. I built this WordPress theme myself. It doesn't functionally. There's a lot of things that are not great. Jack ran into a lot of those in his live stream yesterday, and I just want to have a better foundation. And I'd also like to experiment with Tailwind CSS, which is something my friend Adam Wathen is working on. It's a utility-first CSS framework, and it just looks interesting. I don't completely understand it. Like I said, I'm just an idiot, but there's something about it that, to me, it looks like, for example, for the using utilities, I don't know if you guys can see this, but so using the utility approach, your class looks like, background blue, hover, blue, background blue dark, text white, font bold, rounded. It's like a more efficient way of writing CSS, I guess. I don't really understand it, but if you look at the kind of fully extracted version, there's just, a lot more things you have to define, but this here seems pretty clean. So if I can figure out how to create a new site on Statamic and, configure it for me as the user, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to get this far today of actually being able to install this theme. I've got to replace the site in the assets folder with one from this repo. Create a new user. See, this is all going to be new for me and might be tricky, but I'm going to give it a go. So, by the way, do you folks like having the chat live like this? Is this distracting, or it's kind of nice for me to have it on screen, because yesterday I was looking at my display trying to type things, but people were giving me tips, and I was always having to go over here for the chat. So this feels a little bit more, feels like I can use this a bit better. One more note. It's interesting. So right now, way more folks on Twitch. There's Jack. Hey, Jack. You're back for more punishment, hey? Back to see me ruin your life's work once again. By the way, Jack McDade, I think I'm saying his last name correctly, but statamic.com. Go there and check it out if you're looking for a CMS. And actually, to be honest, if you're looking for a gateway into Laravel, I think it's a good place to start, because we all have websites. They're all running on WordPress, which costs a lot of money to host. And theoretically, we'll see if this turns out, but theoretically, we should be able to host our sites using Statamic, because there's no database. Hopefully I'm not butchering this. There's no database, and so it's flat files. And anyway, that's the idea. It should be simpler, more efficient, faster. You can also see, this is the site Jack rebuilt yesterday. So Justin, I think it goes justin.jackmcdade.com. Is that right? I can't remember if that's right or not. Yeah. So look, this is the rebuilt version. This is my version. It's snappy. Like, it loads fast. And this is my version. So he did a great job of rebuilding my site. And this should be fun trying to figure everything out. I was going to say, yesterday, in the afternoon, late afternoon, I posted it on Periscope. Had tons of people tons of people watching on Periscope, which was interesting. Today, not as many. If you're on Periscope, say hi, but yesterday afternoon, way more people on Periscope. I'm wondering if the midday crowd is more likely to check it out on Twitch, or, I'm not sure. And I didn't share the YouTube link today, and I'm not sure if anyone's on YouTube, but it's just interesting to see where folks kind of discover things on their own, right? Now, is there a chat on Larastream? Oh yeah, there is. So this is Larastream right here, folks, if you've never checked it out. I don't have Larastream chat going on my regular screen here, but I'll say hi. And then, unfortunately, I won't be able to watch this one as much, but hello to anyone on Larastream. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes. I'm going to try to create a new site on Statamic, using Statamic, from the command line. And so I'm going to cheat a little bit because I was trying this before. Let's go back through what I was typing. Oh, where is it now? Oh, yeah, it's back here. Oh, wait. Now I've lost it. Okay, let's just try it from Statamic new, and then Justin Jackson. I think this is right. All right, here we go. So yesterday I just unzipped the files in the directory. Today I just wanted to do it from the command line, partly because it makes me feel cool. It makes me feel like I'm a real developer, even though I'm not. I'm just an imposter. One question. Sometimes on the command line, it says yes or no, and like if I just type Y here, does it work? It does. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to explicitly write no. Isn't that weird? A little bit of it's not consistent, right? Anyway, so let's get going here. I don't know if I should be showing this stuff. Should I? Jack, am I allowed to show my username here? I'm just going to move it over here. It makes me nervous. I'm going to put in a password that you folks can't see. And I'll put in my email address that you folks also can't see. Name. And last name. And I'm going to make myself a super user. Perfect. And so I can bring this back now. I feel fine with that. So it's been installed in the Justin Jackson directory. So now if I show you everything in here, I've got this new Justin Jackson site. Now, that means that I should be able to visit this site. Let's see if this works. So, actually, first let me close down a few of these tabs. Yeah, I'll keep that one open. Keep that. Keep that. Okay. So, if I go to justinjackson.test, this should work. There we go. I've installed Schematic, and this is their default theme, which is pretty nice, actually. Even this is pretty dope. Like, this would be nice for most folks. Thing about me is I like things to be ugly. I want it to look like this. My favorite site on the internet is, I think it's called Brutalist Websites. Brutalist Websites. I love this site. If you haven't been here yet, just like fucking ugly websites. And experimental and interesting and like, just like, what's going on here? Like, what is this? This might not be safe for work. Like, I don't know what, like, it's just weird stuff. Here, let me show you another one. There's, like, look at this. Look at this craziness. This is just, I just love this stuff. Just, like, weird, not always semantic, you know, let's find some other ones. Some of these are super out there, just like, but you don't see it anywhere else. And I know brutalism is becoming a little bit of a meme and a little bit of you know, well, like, like what's going on here? Just. Anyway, I know that some of this is becoming a little bit of a meme. Some people are tired of brutalism, but I just love it. I think it's interesting, and there's this constraint of you're always trying to use kind of black and white and the old hyperlink blue, and it just feels like the early web to me that, you know, I experienced when I was, you know, in 93, right when Mosaic came out, and people were just building websites in text editors and uploading it to GeoCities, and I don't know, I just dig this stuff. So what I want to do is install a theme here, and then and then try to customize it with my look. So let's go back here now, and let's just see how things are doing in the chat here. I might move this over here. There we go. So type 1 error says, we talked about this, Justin, you are a real developer if you're doing development. Well, thank you. I'm okay with being a little bit of the village idiot here. I'm 38 years old. I've been into computers my whole life, and I'm, programming, like real in-depth programming. A little bit of JavaScript here, a little PHP there. I've used Velocity at different points in my career, but I always made excuses about doing deep dives, and so this is just one way for me to push myself to do this deep dive and actually, try to build something. All right, so let's get started here. The one thing I'm wondering, Jack, is if I should try to do the WordPress import first, or if I should style this first. It might be more interesting if I style this. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, type 1 error. Feel free to watch and see if this might be, something you want to do. So, okay, so get started. Install the Statamic. Replace the sites and assets folders with the ones in this repo. Okay, so I need to find the repo. Where is it? Okay, so I've got something in my downloads folder. Just delete these so I don't get confused. Okay, so what is this? Assets and site. And so it wants me to replace the sites and assets folder with the one in this repo. Okay, so I'm going to open up a new Finder window. It's in sites, Justin Jackson, assets, site. Here we go. Jack, is this the right thing? Let's see, I'm going to replace this one. Now, create a new user if you wish to use the control panel. Okay, so PHP, please make user. And by the way, this would be a good time to do another little chat poll. How do you feel about copying and pasting? Like, I just copied and pasted this. Is that okay? I don't know. Is that all right? All right, here we go. PHP, please make user. Okay, now I got to enter a new username. So, Jack, is this... Because I've already created a user. Did that user get erased? Or, that's the question I have. Like, should I... Oh, I just deleted the user. Okay. So the user is stored in the site folder. Okay. So that would have been helpful for me to know right here. I'm going to edit some of your content on the fly, Jack. So right here, I would like you to say, right here, note. I'm going to bold it. Note. This will delete any other users you've created. Your users are in the site folder. I should make a PR. I should do that. Is it open? Are your docs open source? Anyway, so that's a little recommendation for you. Okay, so I'm going to create a user now. Again, I'm a little bit nervous about putting some of these credentials in live, so I'm going to just... I guess it's hidden. It doesn't really matter, does it? Who cares? I'll just put it on here. You guys can't see anything. Yes, super user. Okay, user's created. All right, so I just did that. And now I need to know what's next. To customize the theme styling, navigate to the themes folder in the terminal. Whoa, run yarn or npm install to install the dependencies. Oh, dependencies are so much fun. All right, so where am I? I'm in the site. I need to go to themes. Wait, where am I? CD site, okay. And then there's themes. And then there's simple. All right. Okay. And now I want to run yarn or npm install. Which one do I run? I'm assuming I have both. I don't think I have brunch. Which one do I use? npm or yarn? Let's see what happens when I type in yarn. Library not loaded. Okay, Jack says npm, so let's do npm install. I'm getting the same error. Library not loaded. Huh. Type which yarn, okay. Now, one thing I need to give as a background is I've got Transistor running on my local machine, which is a Rails app, and I don't want to, what do I got running here? Ruby, Postgres, Redis. Okay, so there shouldn't be, I just don't want any conflicts. Okay, so I've got, when I type which yarn, this is what I've got. What's the problem here? What's going on? I'm a little bit stuck because I don't know what that means. How come I can't? Reason, image not found. So, yeah, see, this is what makes it so hard for beginners, is when I get an error message like this, I just don't know what to do. Could be a node install issue. Try to brew upgrade node. Okay, brew upgrade node. Although that's what's so helpful about having you folks here, is I actually have someone to give me tips, walk me through this as we go along. But this, I was talking to someone at coffee today, and this is exactly what we talked about. I said, I think the problem most beginner programmers have isn't the actual coding. I think it's all DevOps. It's all like getting the local environment up and running, getting all these dependencies working, getting everything you need to just do simple things like, in this case, install a theme. And it's hard. And it's noticeable for someone from the outside coming in. I think this stuff is crazy. Like, if it was this hard to install most software, no one would ever sell software. So, and, I've been a product manager for over 10 years. Configuring a developer's machine, like we hire a new developer, this would suck up days of time, sometimes weeks. Just getting their machines up and running took forever. And I think this is the worst part of programming. The worst part of programming is actually not writing the code and running it and seeing it run. It's just doing all this configuration bullshit. Rant over. Okay, so we just did brew upgrade. Okay, so let's now try npm install. Now, see all these warnings I'm getting? Deprecated. What am I supposed to do with that stuff? What is that? I don't understand what's going on here. Why am I getting these warnings? What are they from? Should I be concerned? It's fine. Thank you. But it found 3 vulnerabilities, 1 low and 2 critical. What should I do about that? Do I want to run npm audit fix? Or npm audit for details? Do you see how stressful this is? It's just like I've done 2 things, and it's like the anxiety. I'm starting to sweat. You know? Okay, what is this? This is fine. Okay, so do I want to npm audit fix? Yes or no? What is the details here? Run the audit. Okay, so this is going to be awesome. Now you guys are going to know all the vulnerabilities I have on my machine. Be nice out there. Okay, so I've run the audit. What should I do? What should I do? Should I... It looks like... I don't know what this is. There's something going on here. Hey, Soggy Buns. Welcome from YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out how to install some shit, and I got people on the internet helping me out. So, welcome. So, Jack McDade, who is my resident expert here, you need to upgrade those packages to the patched version. Okay. But they're saying for now, I should just ignore these scary security things and just continue on. All right, so let's go back to the instructions. By the way, Soggy Buns, we are installing, yesterday we installed Statamic, which is a, I keep wanting to say flat file CMS, but I think it's a, is it stat? I don't know. It's a static file CMS, and built on Laravel. And right now we're trying to install this theme. And so we've gone through steps 1, steps 2, and now if I don't have brunch, I'm going to need to do that. Now, do I have yarn now? I don't. Wait, where do I go? Which yarn? What happens if I type yarn? Do I need to do this? This is the same thing. I think I'm reinstalling it now, aren't I? I shouldn't have done that. But I got confused. I got confused because I knew it says run yarn or npm install, but then I got here and I don't see, I missed the npm install. See, I got these things were too close, and I thought that these were the same line of code, and so I just ignored this. So now I'm reinstalling. Now I just reinstalled it. So can I use npm now that I just made that other mistake? Let's give it a go. What is brunch, by the way? This is another thing I find with a lot of programming documentation. If you don't have brunch, the build tool of choice, but I don't really know what that is. And like if I look at brunch, of course I'm going to get all these brunch places in Vernon, BC. By the way, I highly recommend Naked Pig, great brunch. Not on here though is you got to go to Eatology. That's the place. If you make it to Vernon, don't go to Earl's. Don't go to Denny's. What the heck? No. Here we go. Eatology. This is the place you go for brunch in Vernon. All right. Don't even think about going to Earl's. That's yeah. Oh, by the way, Command Y clears your screen buffer instead of typing clear. What's the advantage of that, Type 1? What, why would I want to do that over clear? So, 2main wants to know, are we still in PHP? NPM is node, or I have no idea. I don't know. I'm guessing it was a node installer, but this is a PHP Laravel app. Okay, now we want to run brunch build. Let's do that. So I'm going to try that new approach. What is it? Control Y? Or Command Y? Oh, Command Y. It's not working for me. Command Y. I can't get that to work for me. So, what was it? Brunch build? No, I can't remember. Brunch build. Okay. Here we go. Running the next steps. Super weird. Like, this whole thing, all this stuff is weird to me. I also don't like the fact that, oh yeah, Command K works. Thanks, Type 1. I also don't, all these steps, it's weird. You can see why WordPress, like the advantage, of course, not to compare Jack, but, and we all know WordPress is awful, but for a jackass like me, the ease of just going in and going to theme appearance. Where is it? Let's minimize it for me here. Going into appearance, going to themes, and being able to add a new theme is just so easy. And I think like Statamic looks super cool. It looks super fast. It looks so good. And I think sometimes what developers don't consider is that the consumer of your technical applications, even if it's something technical, like you got to change this name, Jack. It's killing me. Statamic, or even like APIs. People don't realize that a big percentage of the people consuming APIs and using them are just jackasses like me who don't understand all this shit. And so I think you can still have these options for folks that are good at it, but having a nice web installer, dude, you'd kill it. Because then I can just go to the marketplace and just click, add new, and then I'm off to the races, right? Anyway, let's get back to here. So this is going to compile CSS and JavaScript from site theme simple source to site theme simple da-da-da. All right, so moment of truth. I think if I go to justinjackson.test, it should show the new theme, right? Yes! Okay. All right, yeah. For Laram, one of the jackasses, one of those jackasses who haven't figured out all this shit yet. That's why we're here, man. This is a show for super technical people that just want to watch an idiot like me trying to navigate through a maze that they've already been through. And for folks like you, so that it'll hopefully encourage you to not be so intimidated by all of this stuff. I'm a developer now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not really. I'll keep my jackass hat on for a bit longer, but it looks like we've figured it out. And this is cool, actually. This is really, already we got some function here, right? So just another point here, and this is a little bit unfair to Jack because I'm using his thing, but for me, I'm always wondering what's my next step. And so I get to here, and I'm like, okay, great, but now what do I do? And I think one thing to consider is that a lot of folks who are installing a theme for the first time are new users, and so they may have not done anything else. Like maybe they haven't run the installer, or maybe they don't know where the configure panel is. And I'm not even sure myself. I think is it CP? Okay. Oh, so here's my login. Let's try this out. Now I got to remember my username and password. Let's just see here. Let's see if this works. All right. I'm in to the I'm into the static control panel. Let's make this a little bit bigger just to make sure. Okay, so I got pages here. What's this? Click on this. So you got the title, subtitle, live preview. What does this do? Ooh, look at this, Jack. Justin Jackson is a programming idiot. Very fancy. I like it. And your name here, Justin Jackson. And then what can I do here? Developer based in. I'll put building transistor.fm. Do hyperlinks work in here? HTTPS transistor.fm. Sweet. Click done. Okay, and if I go back to pages, oh, nope, he's not saved. Save. Okay. And now about, and I'm guessing, what is this? Is this a GUI that, okay, so this is like a Markdown, kind of it's an editor for Markdown, and I can preview. Sweet. Okay, so let's go back to my site. Eventually I'm going to import everything, but I just want to experiment a little bit. Go to About. All right, so, yeah, you know what I'm going to have to do here is, and actually if you folks know a better way of doing this, let me know. But I basically want all of this. And I'm going to go HTML to Markdown, because I need some sort of way of getting some Markdown here quickly. Okay, and I'm going to go here. Ooh, nice. You got some URL highlighting and stuff. Is that all I had on here? What else did I have here? Get my newsletter here. Oh, I don't have this stuff yet. I should have I'm just going to copy. Let's go back here. Let's copy everything in article. Oh, there's some stuff that's not going to work because I've got like. How do I do that, Jack? How do I I've got some. I've got an embedded ConvertKit form. What do I do with those? Okay, so this is a little bit better, except I got all this bullshit. So let's delete all this. I can't delete on this? I'll just copy this then. Okay, and then you're saying Command S will work for saving. Command S? Command S. Oh, there we go. Cool. Let's live preview. See if it works. Okay, so, and there's something else I can do here. Why isn't this working? I've probably got something bad in here. What did I do? That's bad. Let's see if I can Visit the URL. Oh, I haven't actually saved it yet. Oh, it's not saving. Save. Yeah, for some reason this isn't working. Why is this not working? It says it's published. A little help. I'm stuck. I don't understand why that didn't work in the editor. Let's try this. Let's go. Okay. Let's go back here, and we're going to go back. We're going to go back. Jack is maybe going to be able to help me out, but let's just see if I can edit it from here. So I want about. Okay, so I'll open up Atom. Yeah, okay, so what's going on here? Title. Okay, the theme's not quite set up right. All right, so we're going to have to figure that out. Oh, sure, Jack. Pass the blame. Pass the blame to someone else. I'm just joking. Okay, but, I mean, we did accomplish something here. Yeah, we could do a live Skype. Why don't we try that? Let's see. Jack might be able to help me live. Plus, let's see if we can have a live call. So hold on. Let me make sure I've got Skype open. Okay, I do. So Jack, you should be able to get me on Skype. Did I send you my Skype yet? Hold on. Let me message it to you. And just there we go. That's my Skype. And if this works correctly, you should be able to Skype with me. So see if you can give me a call here. And here we go, getting a call. Let's try video. I wonder if that will work. Okay, so now, folks. Yeah, can you folks hear Jack? So let me know if you guys can hear Jack. He's a mystery. Jack, can you say something just so people can?
Yeah, can anybody hear me?
There's going to be a little bit of a lag. I can hear you, which is the important part.
Excellent. Yeah, all right. You want to go through updating your template to use the content that you just wrote?
Yeah. Is your webcam? Are you afraid of the government or something? Your webcam's.
Yeah. I have a second webcam on top of it, and it's not detecting it right now.
Oh.
I have a better one.
Well, you look fantastic, so don't worry about it.
Well, thank you. I mean,
okay.
I don't have a sweet undercut, but
well, you could do that too. Okay, so this is amazing. By the way, folks, this is amazing, Soggy Buns, that Jack is even able to come on here live and for this to work. Except you folks can't see him. Oh, weird. Hold on. Let me see if I can put him in this window. Hold on here. Can you? Oh yeah. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Oh, so now he just disappeared. Yeah, I'll put this up here. Anyway, you ready to go? Except now your camera's really not working. My Twitch channel is twitch.tv/megajustin. Oh, Jack's Jack's thing just can't. Okay, so I'm going to accept. Try giving me another call. Here, let's try this. I'll give you a call, Jack. Jack McDade. Here we go. Yeah, for sure. I want to get more. I want to get more folks on Twitch. So, just call me when you get back on. If this doesn't work, we can end it here too. This has been a good stream, but we'll try to get this to work one more time. Yeah, twitch.tv/megajustin. I would love to have more folks hanging out there and following me on there. All right, here we go. Okay, all right, here we go.
Am I back?
You're back.
Yeah, I got the Force update like while I was on the call to the new UI.
Okay.
That's Microsoft. That's software winning right there. Oh my god.
That's amazing. Now, if my machine can run this is like back in the day. This would have been, $300,000 worth of broadcasting equipment just to do.
Oh yeah, and there'd be like a 15-second lag, and it would be like the equivalent of 300p. Yeah, it'd be crazy.
It would be crazy. All right, so yeah, is there anything we can do, or am I hooped?
Yeah. Oh no, you're not hooped. We just have to connect the dots. It looks like that about page was never like mapped to a field set. Okay. The field set is like that, basically like the arrangement of custom fields that you want to use. Okay. So you can either update the template to use what the defaults are, like you're using right now, or we can make a field set, whichever you want to do. You already have content in there, so we could just connect it if you want.
Yeah, let's just connect it.
All right. Yeah. So just go to your site, themes, simple, template folder.
Do you want me to go on the web or on in?
You're gonna need to do this in code. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So where am I right now? I'm in content, but you want me to go back even more?
Yeah. So you can open the whole project in Atom if you want. That's what I usually do, and then you can kind of poke around.
Okay. Where am I right now? Am I in... Hold on. I got to figure out... okay, this is the whole project, right? I think so. There's a little bit of a lag on your side, isn't there?
Yeah, if I'm trying to watch you code, yeah, I've got...
I wonder if I can share my screen. This is what's going to open up a black hole. Hold on. I'm going to try to share my screen, and then you'll be able to see my stuff live, and then the folks at home will get the other stuff. You know what sucks though is that you can't share just a window anymore in Skype. Have you noticed that?
This is the first time I'm using the new Skype, so yeah, that sucks.
It's going to kind of suck. You're going to be a little bit. I don't know if this is going to be better.
That's fine.
This is going to be.
I can talk you through it.
This might be worse. Okay, so I'm gonna open up Atom. See if this opens my. What do you use, by the way?
I use Atom. Yeah, it's simple.
Some people don't like it. Some people say you're lame if you use it.
I don't care.
Okay. How do
so just like Atom space period, and that'll open like the whole directory that you're in.
Okay, Atom space period.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at this.
Now we're talking. Yeah, so drill into that site directory. That's basically anybody running Statomik. You could just zip up that site directory and fling it to somebody. They can drop it in, and the site will run. Just pretty cool.
Cool. So it's abstracted from the content.
Yeah, exactly. So like the content's in there. Your users are in there. Your theme like templates and views. So yeah, drill down into themes and
quick question though. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to be a pain in the ass. I thought there was no database in this.
It's no database by default, but you can wire in like eloquent models with Laravel. So if you have like 10 million widgets in a database somewhere, you can just loop that in. But yeah, like the core content management features assume like a flat file approach, but it's not the only way to go.
Okay, cool. So so I'm going to go into themes.
Yep.
Simple.
one, and down to templates.
Templates. Yep.
And just go to default. It's just loading the default one right now. And you can see he's got this content area tag pair.
Yep.
Which is a field that you're not using. So just replace all that with double curly braces content.
So instead of content area?
Yeah, just content, and then kill the 2 lines below it. Oh, you're not looping through anything. You're just going to render one field.
Okay. So this kind of reminds me of velocity code, where you open something up and then you close it like that, and it's like a loop. You ever use velocity?
Yeah, I don't know what velocity is, but it's kind of like Liquid for Ruby or Twig, kind of, I guess. Yeah, okay. It's just simple tag pairs that you can, or handlebars, mustache in JavaScript. So cool. Yeah, save that, load your page, and let's see what happens.
All right. I got to find my browser window again. Hold on. Can't remember where I put it. You got so many things going on here. All right. Moment of truth. Oh, nice. Nice. All right. So, while I've got you on the line here, how do I update this thing? What do you think that is?
Do you want to... Oh, that's from the theme itself, right? Yeah, so that's probably going to be in your layout file. So go back to your Atom editor, and if you go up to the layouts directory... Yep, you got that default. Basically, everything in here is going to be loaded on every page, and it's probably... You can see template content, that's individual templates are injected there, and then that partial is your footer. So I bet that's in the footer. You could kill the footer, or we could dive into that footer partial and take a look at it.
Yeah, okay, where do I... Oh, here's partials, I see it, all right.
Yeah.
Man,
footer.
So much easier when you got someone talking to you through it. Okay, I gotta wrap... Hold on, I'm gonna wrap this. How do I do that? Soft wrap. Do you like a soft wrap in Atom?
In Markdown, I do.
You don't use a soft... How do you keep it all on the screen?
I feel like it's an encouragement to keep my lines of code short. I don't know.
All right. Okay, so he's just... There's no actual anything in here, right?
Yeah, I know that this particular theme is kind of designed for you to just, rip it apart. Mm-hmm. Just to kind of do your own thing. Hey, it's something to start with. So, yeah, you can see... all this stuff is hard-coded.
But I should be able to hard-code the ConvertKit embed in there, though, right?
Yeah, you could straight up grab that HTML and replace what he has with what you have.
Do you have... you must have some sort of plugin infrastructure. Is that add-ons?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so theoretically, in the future...
You could have a... add-on for that? Yeah, and you just put the ID in or something.
How hard is it to build an add-on?
Not very... I mean, it depends on what the add-on is, right? If the add-on is, social networking forums or something, that's probably pretty hard. But yeah, something like that would be, a half an hour. Maybe that'll be my next live stream. I'll build a transistor add-on.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I want to watch it because I want to figure out if that's a good next little project for me. All right, so...
Yeah, it could be. Kind of go through a bunch of CMSs and build little add-ons for...
Yeah.
Look into their sites. Yeah, could be.
I got to build a WordPress plugin at some point for Transistor. Okay, so hold on. I'm just going to grab my embed code here. Of course, everything is slow while we're... And the other question I had for you is, should I try to do a WordPress import now, or do you think...
Ooh, we could get spicy. If you're feeling it, we could definitely try it.
All right. Hey, Mikey K. Good to see ya. Yeah, maybe we should try to do it, because that might be... That's kind of like the next thing, is if I can get all my content to here. It's kind of like the moment of truth. That's where people... that's where, when you can see your own stuff in there, that's where you get excited.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm going to grab... Where is this? This is definitely running... actually, I should kill my video in Skype, because I think that's killing... How do I kill me? Nope. Don't do any of this. Hey, Skype, if anyone on your team is watching, your UI fucking sucks. It just does. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's back there. I mean, I know this stuff is hard, but... Okay, so there's the script, and I'm going to go back to Adam. I think I'm going to replace everything in the form. Let's just see what that does. Okay. So I should be able to reload this and see if it...
That's the idea.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And there might be
it looks like there might be a little bit more code to strip out.
Yeah, there might be like some... well, there's some padding and bordering and stuff, but...
That stay updated block looks like there's probably some more of that left in the footer.
Oh, yeah, stay updated. That's just this here.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm starting to see why what is attractive about development, though, because it is so rewarding to just do something and see it work. Especially like when you're stuck, you feel like even if someone else helps you, you feel like you did it and that you are unstoppable.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't want to be in that trough of sorrow. I can't imagine being in that trough of sorrow for like weeks. Like you're working on a really complicated thing and you're like you're inventing Bitcoin and you're like, fuck, how do I do this? And and then like 6 months later, you're like, oh, I figured it out.
Yeah. That's very real.
What MacBook am I on? I'm on 2013 2.6 Intel Core i7, brah. 16 gigs of memory. Oh, 6 months in the trough of sorrow. What video game were you working on? See, type 1 error. I bet you had a good night's sleep that night. All right, Jack, let's try to do, really quickly, a WordPress import. So
let's do it.
Let me go back, and I'm going to go to your docs first and see if I can find this.
In the, I gave you GitHub link there in the chat, which is the WordPress, the WordPress exporter.
Okay. That means I'm going to have to find Skype chat.
Not the Skype chat. It's like right there in the Twitch chat.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, in Twitch chat. See, I've got too many chats here. All right. Back here. Oh, yeah, there it is. For any of you following at home, you can click on that too.
That's how you get your data out.
All right. So let's go here. I really should... Yeah, I need like 32 megs of RAM on this machine, Habby. All right, so export Statamic to WordPress. So I need to download this, right? That's here.
Yeah, you install that in your WordPress site, which...
All right, so I already got that.
You're probably better at than I am.
Here we go. Where am I? Oh, I don't have WordPress, my panel open anymore. Oh, look at this. Someone else had a very similar... this was a similar issue that I had. Library not loaded. We almost gave up. That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm going to go to plugins. And I really got to close something here because this is lagging like crazy. Are you still using Chrome as your primary... browser?
I am, yeah. Yep.
It feels like it's the old thing again. So everyone switched to Chrome from Firefox because they felt Firefox was getting too bloated, and now I feel like people feel the same thing about Chrome. And Firefox is blazing fast now.
Yeah, I'm just so used to the keyboard shortcuts, I can't switch now. I'm stuck.
Oh. Well, see, I don't know any keyboard shortcuts. That's probably the other thing people scream about when they're watching my live stream is fuck, dude, quit using your mouse. just do something. Okay, so we got it activated, and now is it somewhere in settings there?
Yeah, it should put itself somewhere in tools, maybe. Export to Static. There you go.
All right. Cool. Now, wow, this is crazy. I think I just want posts and pages. What would settings do?
I'm not sure they end up actually getting imported on the Static side. It might be like the site name or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, not super important.
I don't really think I want any of this other stuff anyway. Okay. So I'm going to download that. Okay, so I got some sort of JSON file.
Yep.
And
I go back to Static.
Back to Static, like the panel or the...
Yep. Yeah, your control panel.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me close some tabs here so we're not going insane. I'll close my branch tab. That's the one sucking up all the resources.
That's the one.
Okay, so here we are. And import.
Go to yep.
Okay. And I'm going to choose this. There it is. How big is that file? 1.5 megs.
Boom.
Question, when it imports the images, is it going to import it locally, or is it just going to reference it to the images I have?
It's going to reference them, so you would still need to pull over the actual photos themselves like separately. Just like your WP content or WP images directory, you just need to pull that in somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
see what happens.
Let's give those a go. There's one duplicate. How do I do that? Where do I see the duplicate? Right here?
Yeah, you can uncheck it so it only imports the unique pages, or you can scroll down and see where you find that if you want. Click the little show where it says 37 pages.
Okay, It's about... I don't care. I can overwrite that. That's fine.
Cool. Okay, so then the collection will... you've got that post collection, and that will set up the route of your... URLs, which I think the posts you have them all basically the slug on the root, right?
Yeah.
Like slash.
Yeah. So can I delete post and just have?
Yep.
Okay.
Just slash slug.
Slash slug.
Yep.
All right. Do it, man. And this is just going to pull everything. Oh, that was fast. Did that actually work? Let's see. Let's go to post.
Let's take a look.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow, there's a bunch of posts here. Let's go to the actual site here. How do you...
That little next to your avatar? I'm pointing at my monitor like you can see it.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
They tap it for you.
I think you're a brave person, because the only thing more maddening than watching someone use your software over their shoulder is not being over their shoulder. Okay.
I honestly am way more comfortable now that I'm on this call than I was just sitting back.
Now you feel like you're in control. Okay. Something must be broken.
At least I'm backseat driving instead of watching you drive by. So
this must be broken because the loop. You think the loop's broken or something?
Well, it's probably just not connected, right? So you imported a post collection, and the site had a posts collection. So we should pop open. Let's go back to Atom, and let's see if we can reconnect that. So, yeah, in your themes folder, in the default template, probably, or the homepage. What are we looking at? The homepage?
This is homepage, yeah. So now I gotta
go down to the home.html.
Okay.
And you see where it's looping through collection:posts?
Yeah.
Yeah, just make that collection:post.
Okay.
And then down in the closing tag, you'll see the same thing again.
Like
collection:posts.
Oh, but I don't change this here?
Nope, line 31.
Okay.
There you go. Now let's just see what happens. Let's go back.
Okay. Back to home. Just think, Jack, if you just did this with every customer, you'd be fine.
That's it. Just several hours of hand-holding per site.
Oh, except it's still putting it in post.
Oh, interesting.
We can't have that. Oh, and it's not showing my content.
Well, let's pop open one of the files and see what format the content's in, and we might need to update the template accordingly.
Okay. Should I do that in Terminal, you think?
Nope. Right in Atom. You can do everything in Atom.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Right here. Oh, in Atom, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way to look at the actual data structure. So site, and then content.
All right. And
then collections.
Oh, collections. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I see. So he had one called Post, but we just created one called Post.
Yeah.
Can I delete posts?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I'm just going to do that right here. All right. Here we go.
Let's see what's in there. Cool.
Hello world.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, all the HTML is. Oh, I know what it is. We use that default template, and where you updated that content variable.
Yeah.
The posts are being loaded in a different template, probably post.html. We just need to do the same thing over there.
Okay. So where do I go now? I'll go back to.
I'll let you figure it out.
Okay, themes. Oh boy. Templates, post. Oh, here we go. What's this? Content. No. Is this it?
Yep.
Content types. But what is the problem?
The variable, like the main just you want content.
Content, and I don't want. Do I need the loop?
Nope.
Look at that. You can teach folks something. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta fix that.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but
nice.
Pretty good, actually.
Oh, it even actually got the embed and everything, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it. That's good for this week, man. Well, at least today. I mean, I'm gonna play around with some of this and fix some more of this. Thanks again, everyone. Go and thank Jack, Twitter. Jack McDade, right? Jack McDade.
Statamic. I really don't care how you say it as long as you use it.
Statamic.
I can't change the name. Our SEO is so good. There's nobody competing.
One thing I like about all your stuff, Jack, is like you've got all this 80s references. Like, folks, you need to go to Statamic and just watch his video. Where is it? Like all of your instructional videos are so funny.
Yeah. There's one in the docs, like the tour page or something. Yeah, they're scattered throughout.
Yeah, that it's worth just going and checking it out. All right, man, I'm going to hang up on you. Thanks again.
All right, no problem.
For your help.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, glad this worked. This is so fun. Okay, going to quit that. And that's done. Folks, Compass of Design, you came too late. I'm basically done now. So yeah, this is fun. I'm glad we were able to figure out this new. So again, I'm using Ecamm Live today. Where is it? Ecamm Live. This is way easier for me to use than OBS, which is the open source kind of broadcasting software. I found this really easy to use, and I'm just connecting it into Restream, and it allows me to stream to all these different channels. So I'm streaming to Twitch, to YouTube, to Periscope, and to LaraStream right here. And I got to say hi to all these people here. Kyle Anderson, how's it going? Good to see you here. Thanks for being on here. I should say, this is weird. Okay. Hey, Kyle. Thanks for being here, man. Anyway, so Restream.io is what I'm using to stream it to all these places at once. And Ecamm is what I'm using for the actual broadcast portion. And I just dig it. It's been way easier and better for switching on the fly, for organizing my windows. The scenes are really easy to go to, so just like Command 1, which is my intro. Easy to do overlays, like I can move this thing around. Yeah, so OBS is super tricky to figure out. If you, I'm not getting paid for, but Ecamm, you should sponsor my stream. Not getting paid, but by these folks, but the $79 was worth it. If I had a PC, I would try. Where do they have all the things that work with Restream? There's OBS, but then there's another one based on OBS. Alternative, if I can type alternative. What's it called? No, I can't remember what it's called. It's not those. There's a new one that is, but it's only for the PC. So give it a try. Hello, Div Space on. What are you on? This is, what's that Twitter thing called? No, it's not Zoom. It's this is going to bug me so much. Here, hold on. Restream.io and then software. Let's just, because I remember seeing it on their list. Here we go. How to restream, OBS Studio, XSplit, Elgato. What is it? Wirecast. No, it's not those. Man, this is so frustrating. Streamlabs OBS, that's what it is. So if I had a PC, I would check out Streamlabs because a lot of folks seem to really like it, and it's based on OBS, but it's supposed to be better. I just find OBS really hard to keep on top of as you're moving things around. One thing that happened with OBS 2 is I would have a Chrome window, and if I accidentally closed that Chrome window or whatever, I couldn't get it back in my on my screen broadcasting really easy. And so this is just so much better. I can, they have a really cool focus mode. Here, I'll show you this too. So if I change this to current application, it automatically switches what you see, focuses on whatever application I've got kind of open at the time, which is really cool. A neat way of cycling through things. And I'm sure there's keyboard shortcuts for all that stuff too. So yeah, totally check that out if you haven't already. Folks, how long have I been going now? I've heard that for Twitch, people say you got to go for 3 hours if you want people to kind of pay attention, but I can't go that long. I gotta make some money. I gotta feed the kids right now. So thanks again. Seriously, thank you to Jack for being willing to help me with this. For everyone else that shows up and participates. This is, can I switch my window here? Hold on. Thank you for showing up, and I'm going to keep doing this. Go to twitch.tv/megajustin if you want to keep getting notified. I'll keep streaming it to YouTube too, youtube.com/JustinJackson. I think you have to click the notifications icon if you want to get notified when I go live. And now I'm on Larastream, also on Periscope, twitter.com/mijustin, the letter M, the letter I, Justin. That will allow you to subscribe to my Periscope as well. Yeah, I'm wearing my Laracon shirt from Chicago. Really, honestly, I don't know who is Div Space, but honestly, Laracon being there in New York and being there in Chicago is part of what inspired me to want to get back and give programming another shot, because there's folks at Laracon that are like, I'd go out into the coffee times and stuff, like the hallway, and I'd be like, hey man, what are you doing here? And he's like, well, I was just working at an insurance company 6 months ago and had an idea for an app, and I discovered Laravel, and now I'm writing PHP. It's like, man, there's all PHP and then Laravel. Well, PHP feels more accessible, and Laravel feels like it makes it cool. And so it was just inspiring hearing all these people who are building things. It made me feel like I gotta at least try to do some stuff. And as we mentioned earlier, I think as you've seen, if you've watched both of these episodes, where people get stuck often isn't the actual programming, although I haven't done any of that yet. I guess I edited some templates, but where people get stuck is in the tooling and the DevOps and errors and dependencies and not understanding these messages that are scrolling through the terminal. That's what confuses folks. And having some people like Jack and Adam Wavin yesterday that could talk me through that stuff, super helpful. So, yeah, that's the experience. See y'all later.